Hello there guys, thank you for viewing the Class 33 documentary film. This is just a quick notice just to let you guys know that thank you very much. It's a big special thank you to John Goodale, who kindly helped us out a hell of a lot on this project. The filming didn't go to plan for the Class 33 project, as we did try to get some filming authentication of the Churnet Valley Railway and Great Central Railway. Unfortunately, the filming dates were mucked up and they didn't occur due to galas and events on that particular weekend of filming. And unfortunately, I couldn't really find much of an alternative. But thank you to John Goodale, who I came in contact with. Kindly helped out with the filming of the project and donated some of his fantastic footage of Class 33s in order for us to complete the project, and it's turned out very nice, and I'm really much appreciated, because this project wouldn't have been possible without him. So a big shout out to John Goodale. You can search him up on YouTube. His channel is literally just called John Goodale, his name, or Goodale. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I imagine it's either one of those. But yes, so a special thanks to him for helping out on the project, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll see you soon. The Class 33, British Railway's Southern Region workhorse diesel locomotive. This powerful Zolzer Type 3 machine revolutionised diesel traction south of the British Isles. Built by the Birmingham Carriage and Wagon Works, the Class 33 was a mixed traffic locomotive hauling various freight and passenger trains in the first chapter of the railway's modernisation plan. The first batch of 86 Class 33s were built between 1960 and 1962, ordered for construction in 1957 at the end of the steam era. They were nicknamed Cromptons after the Crompton Parkinson's electrical equipment installed in them. The 33s strongly relate to the lower powered sister classes of 26 and 27, with the bodywork and cabins being a completely steel construction. They were also very similar in appearance, but carried the Southern Region 2-digit headco blinds between the cab windows. The first 86 members of the class were classified as Class 33O. These were the standard locomotives built. However, in 1966, D6580 was fitted with an experimental push-pull fitted system containing high-level brake pipes and jumper cables to make the locomotive compatible with Southern Region electric multiple units. The 33 was later reclassified as a Class 33-1. Electric multiple units could only run on third rail electric conductors, so the 33-1s with their fantastic design, could attach to a unit to then be able to travel over the lengths of track where it was impossible for a single electric unit to go. After D6580's push-pull trial was a success, 18 members of the class entered Eastleigh Works to be fitted with this new modification. The 33 ones were proudly nicknamed bagpipes by enthusiasts. The second batch of Class 33 locomotives were built for a special purpose. These were classified Class 33-2, nicknamed Slim Jims, due to being constructed with narrow width bodies for use along the Hastings line. The high cost of retooling the jigs and fixtures for construction of these narrow-bodied locos was extensive and financially painful for the BRCW, which leads to why only 12 of them were built. However, the cost and efforts were justified, as the slim design allowed them to successfully work through the narrow tunnels between Tunbridge Wells and Hastings in Kent and East Sussex. The locomotives have carried a variety of liveries, the first being a plain BR green livery. However, this livery was later modified with an addition of a small yellow warning panel. The purpose of this was so that railway staff can see the locomotive from a further distance. In the late 1960s, British Rail Blue was introduced. This livery spread across the network, and in the 1970s, every Class 33 carried this iconic livery application. In the 1980s, sectorisation took place and departmental Dutch and rail freight sector liveries started to appear. special liveries started to emerge as well, and a notable member of the class is 33008, aka D6508 Eastleigh, which has been known for its different colour applications and uses on special excursion trains. The loco carried nearly every single livery the class has ever wore. Sadly, by the mid-1990s nearly every Class 33 was withdrawn from service, scrapped for parts or cut up on site. Luckily enough, thanks to groups of enthusiasts and private railway companies such as West Coast, 29 Class 33s can still be seen working mainline excursions or on heritage steam railways and museums. Most have been fitted with high-tech equipment for modern-day mainline running. But following the success of these locomotives, every design has its downfalls. The 33s were not fitted with steam heat boilers, so Mark I coaches with steam heaters would not be compatible with the loco, making it cold and uncomfortable for passengers in the winter. They were fitted with a bow wheel arrangement consisting of 4 axles in 2 individual bogies, which proved freight work more unsuccessful. But however, despite these minor technical faults, the locomotives were one of British Rail's most successful designs and could be seen working multiple trains around the network. Some even managed to travel as far as north of Wales, and thanks to preservation societies who put the painstaking efforts to keep the locomotives on the rails for future generations, the 33s will always be a huge part of British Rail history.